At first, I thought this was a water park. Then, maybe some lost piece of abstract art. When I got there, I realized it was something completely different. And to understand it, we have to talk about the before.
It's the year 2000. The World Fair is in Hanover, Germany. This year's theme is Man, Nature, and Technology. The Netherlands constructed an amazing exposition, the Dutch Pavilion, with 6 different overlapping concepts of landscape. Each level, a unique environment. It's a huge success. The people leave, the lights fade, and time passes. The Dutch Pavilion was designed to be a temporary structure. Its destiny was to be demolished after the event. It's now 20 years later, and still standing, a shell of its former self, sitting beside luxury car dealerships, begging to be explored. Let's rewind a few hours and start from the beginning. My videos are sponsored by you, so while you're here, press subscribe and check out my Patreon page. There, I post an extra video a week about how to chase your fears and become your best self, and all the juicy details about how I find these places and the sometimes crazy and YouTube inappropriate stories behind them. I've got over 60 videos posted on Patreon. If you want to watch them, go to patreon.com/fearlessandfar. Let's go.
The Dutch Pavilion is 6 different levels, each representing a different environment. We'll cross our way through the environments and make our way to the top for sunrise. Let's go. Whole lot of nothing up here. View's beautiful though.
What do you think it was?
Maybe desert? I'm not sure. I know the next one's forest. We were looking at this a bit beforehand, trying to figure out what exactly the levels were. It's been abandoned for about 20 years, right? So the stairs, these ones don't have steps. These ones do. So I think we should make our way up to the next level, which I think is the most interesting. And the world's just waking up. Forest level. The forest level. It's amazing because this entire structure is supported by these trees, and I can't believe that that's actually possible. Like a modern steel and concrete structure supported just by wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of them. Crazy. Obviously the forest, when this thing was actually operational 20 years ago, there was soil in here, and if you look, that's why there's a bit of a steep edge. It's like raised flower beds, because this was all soil. It was dirt. This was a garden, and you could walk through in a building with actual wood before going up. I'm not sure if the next floor is the top or not, but this is definitely the most drastic example of this 6-tiered system. Cool, right? So this floor is one below the top floor, and it looks more like a support floor for maybe the forest environment below. This could be water pumps. We're not quite sure. This place is quite wrecked, as you can see. But I don't know, man. This is still a very interesting place. I've never been to this like an open air type fun park block building before. It's a very interesting thing.
Yeah, you thought it was a water park first.
It looks like a water park on the outside with all of the staircases. Just us and the birds here right now. So you can see how the sun's just about to rise. Let's make our way to the top. Look, you can see it right through there. just a shell of what it used to be.
What were you? Is the question I have. In these abandoned places, it's one of my biggest concerns, especially like old corrugated steel floor that rusts. This old concrete is eaten away, especially up top here, exposed. The erosion. You always have to watch your step because you don't want to fall through a floor. Wow. So watch that step, I guess. This just shows there's about a foot of concrete. Look. And that's the floor below us. So maybe I shouldn't be standing right here. Or we'll put that back on top. Someone put that there so no one can step on it. Not a bad idea.
What a wreck. The place had been scheduled to be demolished right after the fair, but due to financial reasons, it was not. This is often the case with these abandoned buildings in busy cities. Think about it. To safely demolish a building as large as this, you'd have to close the entire business park. Being next to these luxury car dealerships, fancy tech offices, etc., you'd have to compensate these businesses surely. On top of that, the removal of all this debris would take months. It would be an expensive nightmare with no benefit other than removing an eyesore. It's cheaper to just condemn it, put up a fence, and forget about it. And that's exactly what happened here.
Can't go to the top without going to the very top. Let's see if we can. All right, well, it feels steady. Wish me luck. Well, that's creepy. AF. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we found the control room. To operate this whole place. Wow. Good morning, Germany. Oh, come on, life's not so bad. Just gotta find your path. And there's still one more floor. Whoops. Someone help me out. Is this a boiler? It is, right? I'm not so good with this stuff. Hey, all right, we're heading out. It's about 6:30 in the morning, and I want to say, bro, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
That was a great explore.
Very cool.
This is Greg. He's been doing drone stuff, glide cam stuff, and all the fun stuff here on the channel for the Germany series. And this concludes you and I working together this time.
Yes, first time, but not the last time. So get used to this ugly mug of Fearless and Far.
Before we slide down, because there's
that
no
looks
steps,
amazing.
make sure to subscribe to Greg. Subscribe to Fearless and Far if you haven't already. And remember, dragons, chase your fears, get out there and explore. And I'll see you in the next video here on Fearless and Far. You gonna slide?
Oh, I don't know, man. That's pretty dangerous. I think I'll give it a go. But all right, here we go.
You don't have to slide.
Yeah, no, it's too dangerous on that side. You gonna go?
I'll slide.
Okay, let me record you. Go for it.